The Great Savannah Race, a wild adventure, the most exciting showdown in the animal kingdom. Deep in the golden heart of Africa, where the sun blazed like a great ball of fire and the wind whispered secrets to the swaying grass, a thrilling event was about to shake the savannah. It wasn't just any race, it was the race, the one that would test not only speed, but also strength, strategy, and most importantly, wisdom. The competitors? None other than the Big Five: Leo the lion, Ellie the elephant, Rhina the rhino, Levi the leopard, and Buff the buffalo. Each of them had something to prove, and today was their chance to show the entire animal kingdom who was truly the greatest. But hold on to your tails. This race wasn't just about being the fastest. After all, even the swiftest river sometimes meets a stubborn rock. The champion would be the one who could outthink, outmaneuver, and maybe even surprise their way to victory. Would Leo's mighty roar send his rivals running? Would Ellie's massive footsteps shake the ground like a drumbeat of triumph? Or would Levi's lightning speed make the race a one-animal show? One thing was certain: the answer lay at the finish line. The starting line, a savannah spectacle. As the first golden rays of sunlight stretched across the sky like an artist's brush, animals from far and wide gathered beneath the wise old baobab tree. Giraffes craned their long necks like living periscopes, zebras stamped their hooves in excitement, and mischievous monkeys swung from branch to branch, placing bets on who would win. At the front, standing as tall as his tiny body allowed, was Zuzu the meerkat, the self-declared referee, with a voice as small as a whisper, but as sharp as a thorn. He cleared his throat dramatically. "Listen up, you wild and wonderful creatures. The rules are simple. The first to reach the big acacia tree on the hill wins the crown." The crowd held its breath. The racers dug their paws, hooves, and trunks into the dirt. "On your marks, get set, go." The race begins. Who's in the lead? Like a shooting star streaking across the sky, Levi the leopard exploded forward, his sleek, spotted coat blending into the grass. His legs pumped like pistons, his tail flicked behind him like a banner of victory. "Too easy," Levi smirked, dashing ahead. But just as he was about to celebrate, a mischievous gust of wind sent a cloud of dust right into his face. "Achoo!" he sneezed, his paws slipping like a clumsy dancer on a wet floor. Before he could blink, Rhina the rhino thundered past him, kicking up dust like a passing storm. "Oops," Levi muttered, shaking his head. "Guess I spoke too soon. Muscle versus strategy. The battle heats up." Rhina charged forward like a runaway boulder, her hooves pounding the earth with the force of 1,000 drums. "Nobody outruns a rhino on a mission," she bellowed. Not far behind, Ellie the elephant moved with slow but powerful strides. "Patience, my friends," she hummed to herself. "Even the mightiest rivers carve the deepest valleys, one drop at a time." Meanwhile, Leo the lion had a different plan. Instead of rushing ahead, he crouched low, watching, waiting. "Why waste all my strength now when the real battle is at the finish line?" he thought, his golden eyes gleaming with strategy. As for Buff the buffalo, well, he was a powerhouse, charging forward like a freight train with no brakes. "Obstacles? Ha, I see only stepping stones," he grunted, barreling ahead. An unexpected problem, a cry for help. The finish line was in sight, and the crowd roared with excitement. But just then, a tiny, desperate voice piped up from the bushes. "Help, I'm stuck!" The racers skidded to a halt. There, caught in a thorny bush, was Tino the tortoise. His little legs wiggled helplessly, and his shell was tangled in the prickly branches like a kite caught in a tree. For a moment, silence filled the air. Helping Tino meant losing precious time. Running ahead meant victory. What should they do? Without hesitation, Leo stepped forward. With gentle yet strong paws, he untangled the little tortoise and set him safely on the ground. "Thank you, Leo," Tino said, smiling. "You have the heart of a true king." The finish line, a shocking twist. By the time Leo turned back to the race, Rhina, Buff, and Levi were just inches from the acacia tree. With a final push, they all lunged forward. crossing the finish line at the same time. The crowd erupted into cheers. But then Zuzu the meerkat raised his tiny paw. Wait, we have a winner. Everyone turned, expecting to see one of the big competitors. But to their astonishment, the winner was Tino the tortoise. While the others had sprinted, stopped, and stumbled, Tino had simply kept walking, slow, steady, and determined. The animals gasped. Tino won? Zuzu grinned. Indeed. While the others focused on being fast, Tino showed us the power of perseverance. And Leo, even though you didn't cross first, your kindness makes you a champion too. A lesson from the wild, the true meaning of winning. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery shades of orange and purple, the animals celebrated together. And as they cheered, they realized something important. Sometimes the smallest and slowest can achieve the greatest victories. The Great Savannah Race had started as a competition but ended as a lesson. Winning isn't just about speed or strength. It's about wisdom, kindness, and patience. And so, this legendary race became a tale passed down through generations, a reminder that in life, the best victories aren't just about reaching the finish line, but about the journey along the way. Moral of the story: slow and steady wins the race. A kind heart is worth more than a golden crown. True strength isn't just about muscles, it's about wisdom and kindness too. So, young adventurer, the next time you face a challenge, remember the Big Five and their unforgettable race. Whether you dash like Levi, charge like Rhina, or march like Tino, your journey is yours to own, and the best stories come from the adventures you embrace. This